explain something to you. Why do you need education? Why did we even need it? Before you flip out, hear me out. You're an adult. By the time you're 12 or 13 years old, you don't even need fucking middle school or high school. So we can put this inequity to rest once and for all. We don't need to sit in a desk to be bored all your fucking life. You don't even need college. Hear me out. Why? What you got, what you need. Water, electric, housing, property, pretty much a place to live in, a roof over your head. Okay? How much of this did you need to have college education or schooling education for? All of this trades crafting is it's all hands on. What I suggest, you want to do away with the murder of kids and the bullies that are getting shot, for which they might be deserving. I don't know. That's a little controversial. No, we could solve the whole problem. We're talking about even solving the world's problems with my rapture vacation ideal for you. 31 days of a fraudulent calendar of the entire world where the money flow stops. You stop the root of all evil. You stop crime in its tracks. You can end the world problems, sexual fucking prostitution, sexual slavery, all the epidemics of the root of evil. You could bring it to a dead stop and shut down the money flow. Now, that's going to fix all the problems, you see. But hear me out, yes, you see, and plus with authority being the fraud that it is, does governments, did you need to just to boss people around? You do this, you do what I tell you to, I'll lock you up in jail, or I'll steal your fucking money. That's your punishment. But nobody's ever had this authority. As far as the commandments say, number one commandment, no gods, no governments, and the last one's being no authority over your neighbors. That's why governments exist, that you think you got authority over your fucking neighbor. Wrong answer. You see, you didn't need education to serve in government, to be a police officer, be a fireman. What do you need education for? To be happy and raise children. And when plumbing is easy, building homes we're talking about the fraud of concrete, wood, plastic, material, carpet material. As far as like everything is furs and leathers comes from animals and so on. There's still a larger conspiracy of how we got all this materialism and how we get it and where it all comes from, of course. But you see, the simple life doesn't require you to work 40 hours a week. Doesn't even require 25-hour weeks. You don't need no fucking overnight third shifts. You don't need morning shifts. Hell, I'm going to destroy the fucking clock, period. We don't need time at all. Do away with it because you don't need time. Of course, we'll keep the track of it if you want to. It's your own will to want to, keep track of time to do stuff. But the necessity of working all our lives and working all the time has become null and void. We don't need to fucking work. You don't need to work all the time. We don't need to have 24/7 fucking life. Such as your governments and authority have to have 24/7 fucking 7-Eleven lights, Sheets, convenience stores all around the clock. Fuck that. And fuck the stepping down and saying that to serve people this way, okay? You don't need and then the authority of suing, why we have divorces, and why I was recently looking at the authority as far as authority is a total fraud. It never exists. Definitely because nobody has no authority, never did. You see, there as far as like divorces and the entire system of people suing each other. Whatever you do, you take a risk at. That's why a lot of businesses will say, you know, we're not responsible. Nobody should be responsible for what you take a risk. You want something to eat or whatever products you buy and something goes wrong with it, that's your own risk. You don't get to sue the people that makes your life, makes the things you have in life and so on. You see, this the whole idea of people that, oh, and if you ever want to be equal to everybody, we gotta get rid of the fucking suit and tie image, the uniform image, because these motherfuckers don't do nothing. They don't get they don't work getting dirty, greasing you under your fingernails, and cleaning and so on. Everybody wants somebody else to do it for them. Well, this is the world that you know is coming to its end. Okay? But yes, you want to solve the school shootings problem. Okay? The ultimate solution, there is no other solution. Absolutely boycott education entirely. This may be the very reason why the cursed knowledge, and then here I am at the knowledge tree, I'm speaking to you from the tree of knowledge itself. And it also is the tree of life. It's both trees. Okay? You see, the curse is why the problems exist. Fuck knowledge. You don't need, the only thing we needed knowledge for the most part, well, is to have electricity and power. You know, but we've got it all now advanced and so on, and we live in the future and everything, right? But, you know, how much of it, but just to have electricity in your home, that's the only curious thing you might need to know as far as understanding electricity, to have power, electric power. Power doesn't come from any authority. Anybody who's got the most money has no authority over you. It's a false lie. Doesn't matter how rich you are, powerful does not go. Being rich and powerful? Wait, no. See, power is not authority at all. Wrong answer. Its power is electric power. The stuff that powers the light in your house, gives you heat and air conditioning, gives you light to see, and powers everything that we have invented from electricity. Okay. But you know, everybody is born to do what you're already going to do. You're already born to know. You learn to speak before you even learn the English language, before you even learn the alphabet or numbers or numerals, which are becoming very void there. You know, we already knew how to talk. So we understand Adam and Eve somewhat. When you have a baby and your newborn kid, they already know how to speak before they need to go to school. Now they need the fucking school for it. They already know how to speak. Huh? Yeah. Get rid of it. You'll do away with the peer pressure, the iniquity, the bullies. Okay? Fuck, I mean, we're going to cut the goddamn money flow and bring evil to a dead halt. This is how it's done. And there is no other solutions. And I don't want nothing for it either, to tell you the truth here. I'm becoming what you need. The real truth. Why do I know it all? Why do I know what I know? I don't know. I just know. But I've studied the psychology and the black magic and so on to know what I know. It has to be used to figure out the devil's craft. So you figure out the devil's craft. Now I could use that. You and I both will all use it against him. You see. If he's the owner of the knowledge, is he? Was he? Is the tree the devil's? The knowledge was, but without the knowledge, you know, we wouldn't have had such an advanced life that we have now. Of course, the knowledge is more helpful than it is harmful. It was cursed because the knowledge is used with authority against each other and your neighbors and so on, you see. Authority is only the logic understanding of how things are done or how something's done, or how it's built, how it's made, whatever, But there's too many people out there that they don't want nothing from giving what they've given you. So here I am. I'll be your God. I'm giving you what nobody's going to give you. No governments, no leaderships. Why you fools, like people? Once you stop authority, you got to make sure that no one ever starts it again. Nobody is to establish governments. Once a city, a town, a country has fallen, you get rid of it. You've been better off never to establish another government ever. You see, because nobody gets the free ride, right? As we're always saying. Well, these motherfuckers step on you like you're a goddamn cockroach or an ant because they wear suit and ties and they're the authority? Ha! You don't get no more fucking servitude. You cut all the servitude to the rich and cutting authority completely out entirely and never establish it ever again. That is the total answer, and you can't debate it. You can't touch it. It comes right here from the tree of knowledge itself. And here's this. Yes, excuse my, I'm always still, it's eccentricity, being eccentric, right? Yeah. Understand that nobody wants to have, those who establish money, you see, that they needed education, they needed college, they needed school to take paper and print it off of a fucking tree and put ink on it, slap fucking ink on it, and they own the money machine. Makes you think, well, they don't need an education or college to be a fucking banker, and they established it. You have to be judged by your income, that you have to be judged. But they're giving you false credit on being that the money was never theirs to loan or give you any credit. Whereas credit scoring is a fraud. There's so much fucking lies and fraud. I'm all on top of it. I'm all over it. So yeah, here it is. Question me, question it. Tell me what you think. I'm telling you, kids. You're an adult by the time you're 13, as we've been told, adolescents, 12, 13 years old. You can learn stuff on the job and forget about ever sitting in a desk in a classroom in schools ever again. Shut them all down and give them to the homeless that you fucking real estate motherfuckers rip off. You have to be told that you have to have an education so you can have what it doesn't take any education to build. Those brand new homes that they're always being built and so on, right? I understand this problem. There's deeper problems as far as like having a place to live and so on. And people tearing them up. You gotta be taught by somebody to be clean and be fucking neat and orderly. But I understand you need time. And all this time is being taken away, right, by those who want it all for themselves and want you to do the work. They want you to be the slave or servant, etc. and so on. And no more, right? You understand? Yeah. I get it. I'll be a lot better in person to tell you once I ever make a TV show or something, when the world sees. When they want to question the real truth. Here's the real truth. Come to this channel, my channel. It's affliction, you see. I play the part of being afflicted. You have to be the cornered mouse that the bully likes to bully, you see. Well, what's the bully want once he cornered you in the corner? Oh yeah, he wants you to be tough. He wants you to be strong. Good. Here we are. We're done with you. Fuck you and your goddamn authority. You don't never get to bully no one ever again and push anybody into a fucking corner. We're done. And you motherfuckers are out. You get no jobs. Authority is no career. It don't get pensions. You don't get no retirements. Nothing off of authority. Ever. We don't need it no more. You don't need it. You realize it. It's done. So do away with middle schools and high schools. Both. Kids need to. You had the basic elementary. Learn your basic numbers and alphabet. Fine. The rest of it, you don't need to know. And once you decide what you want to do, and it's already born into you, you do it. And you do it on the job with barely any fucking classroom assistance for most of the jobs, trades that exist. The education in the college, you're finding out, is a rip. They're ripping you off for sitting in a classroom and having to pay off their buildings they built for you to sit in those buildings and sit in those desks and listen to bullshit fucking teachers telling you what to do. I'm here, I'm going to be the ultimate teacher along with many more of us. They're going to teach you what's really freedom really is. So, I'm kind of eccentric always the time here. I'm going to let you go for now. Enjoy. End of authority in governments. You'll never see it ever again. You people are the ones going to be out of jobs and homeless. I want you to use your school buildings and move into those. No more schools. School's out forever. So it was, Alice Cooper. Oh, there's another brick in the fucking wall. Tear it down. That's right. You don't need it. You never did. The tree of knowledge